Hey friends, TUXX here. For this particular video, I want to talk about cables a little bit. I've had some questions over the years about like, hey TUXX, like what type of cables do you use? Should I buy cheap ones? Is that an area to save money in? Etc, etc. Should I go for the most expensive cable in the world? Okay, and the question really can be answered by saying you have to shop smart, okay? The cheapest ones may not be the best answer, but you definitely don't have to go for the most highest price cables in the world. I want to thank my friends here at Dreamvasion for sending me over this USB cable too. I had a problem recently they seen where I actually had broke because I was stretching a cable a long distance. I broke a USB plug, okay? And I have to say that it's much better to buy the proper length cable to do the job than it is to try and stretch a cord and risk things falling over or breaking, or you can actually cause a lot more damage than the price of a cable for sure. These are available on Amazon, so I have a link for you in the description down below here for Amazon so you can pick this up. But this can be a real godsend. I mean, right now USB-C is the way to go for cables. I mean, no matter if it's a cell phone, Switch, you know, Mac products, like everyone, Samsung, everyone is loving the USB-C. So let's go ahead and open this up here. Here's the barcode for you in case you need to pause that. You certainly can, but again, I'll have the link for you down below for you so you can check it out. Now this cable here is really useful to me because it's the type of thing you can either extend like a wireless charging port with, which is one use that I would use it for, or to plug in the back of a computer and actually use it to extend a computer's USB-C plug. Like more and more high-end PCs now have like a always-on USB-C connector to charge cell phones and other USB-C devices. And this is what the cord looks like. It's a very nice thick cord. This is actually a fireproof cord, which is really important actually because, you know, computers get hot and you just don't want your cords melting and such. And a lot of home fires and problems you see, like this time of year, you see these, you know, pictures of like extension plugs, like the power brick plugs where they caught on fire or something. So you want to have quality products, and I'm happy to say these guys make great quality cords, so I totally trust them. This is a very thick fire resistant cord, which is excellent. Very nice connector on there for you. You'll feel this if you feel this cable. You can really tell a cheap cable, and if you feel this cable, you can tell from the feel of it, it definitely is a nice, good quality cable. Now, one thing that makes this cable unique compared to other cables is the fact this cable here is a TPE fireproof material, okay? So it will be more resistant to catching fire than a lot of the cheaper cables out there. In fact, I feel very, very safe and secure using this particular cable. Some other benefits of this particular cable is the fact that it has aluminum foil shield, okay? And that can protect the data going between here, the material from actually interfering with other electronic devices, or if it's data like like photos or something, it can protect the data too to keep it more intact and solid, which is really good. And then finally, the most important part is that on the inside here, it's actually a tinned copper core. Okay, so it's quality metal in here, so it's definitely very conductive, very solid, and it's great for securing those signals, that data you have, which can really be precious. I mean, family photos, work data, all sorts of things. You don't want to lose your data due to a bad cable, you know? I've had cases where I'm transferring video files for making videos and I actually end up losing the data before I can get it to be edited, and then you have to reshoot the whole thing, you know? And if it's like a once-in-a-lifetime photo of like a baby taking its first steps or something, or a video of a baby saying its first words, or some kind of special occasion, Christmas or something, you don't want to lose that data. Get yourself good quality cords and get them long enough that they will actually reach the places they need to go, okay? This end here is the male end, as you can see, and this does have a female end, so this really is like an extension cord, so you can actually plug another USB device in here, and again, it works for all sorts of things like Switch and cell phones and all sorts of things. Pretty much anything which is USB-C is exactly what this is for. If you guys have any questions about the cables, please reach out to me, tuxtoys@gmail.com. I'll probably have a few other videos coming up about some cables which I'd recommend, but I think it's really important because it's one part of a computer setup that people sometimes either go cheap on or neglect, and it's a real problem. I mean, think if you have a fancy sports car, you're not going to put like no-name junk tires on it, you know? You have to have good cable to support the data, otherwise you're going to have bottlenecking and all sorts of problems. And honestly, cheap cables break too. You might very well spend the money on like 3 cheap cables, but buy one quality cable like this bad boy here, and it will last you a really long time, okay? All right, guys, I appreciate you watching this video. Thanks for checking it out, and please reach out to me if you have any questions, tuxtoys@gmail.com, all right? Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.